everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, thank you so much for clicking. I hope you get something out of it. And today we're going to be reviewing and swatching these Saviland pudding gels. It's my first time ever using a pudding gel, so I was super excited, and let's get right into it. Which one to start with first? Let's start with this one. I hope I can stay in frame for you guys. I've never used these before, so this is not only first impressions of this particular, product, but our brand. It's also a first impressions of this particular kind of product, this solid pudding cream gel polish. I don't know if that went through the camera or not, but I just threw that. No biggie. Okay, first impressions. I really want to dive into this one and just see what that looks like. Okay, so it's a lot softer than what I was thinking, and easier to pick up on your brush. Now, I did use the more dense brush, and I am kind of curious with that other brush, and I will try it with that one, but I can tell already that it's not as hard as I thought it was going to be. Okay. Definitely painting on like a gel polish. Let me finish painting the nail and hopefully it'll show up better. I grabbed another, almost as big as the first one, another little scoop. Maybe it'll show up better with that second coat. And you can see some streaking and shadowing up here. I'm hoping that's gonna go away with the second coat. I guess while we're doing that, we could start on the next one. I really do need more brushes because I want one for glitter, I want one for light colors, dark colors. You kind of have to have like a separate one for red in general, Okay, going in with the second coat. It does kind of act like a hard gel or like a thicker viscosity soft gel, which I'm not mad at it for, because then you can really move it where you want it. I do still see some streaking. In person, definitely a pretty color. I would even love this for like a background color that you can matte out, and hand paint over it. It's not gonna take away from whatever you're gonna put on top. It's just gonna give you that other, extra little like pop of color or like shimmer. And I love the way that, shimmer kind of polishes look matted out in the background. I do still see a little bit of streaking. I was trying to give it like a minute to see if it was gonna self-level at all. And I actually don't see it self-leveling at all. All the streaks that have been up here are still up here. Nothing is correcting itself or moving at all. So we will put that one back in the light. I saw someone who was doing swatches and she was doing like half matte, half shiny. I thought that was a great idea. So I'm trying to pay attention and see if those lines kind of disappear under the top coat. A lot of them did. I can still kind of see a couple. There's that, such a pretty color. I wish I could really capture that on camera. Guys, let me know in the comments below, with the swatches, do you think I should do shiny and matte? Like this half shiny, this half matte. What do you guys think about that? God, they really stick those on there. This is so cool, you guys, seriously. Look at that coverage. Can we just take a second, please? Sorry if my camera's moving, I just got really excited. Wow. And see what I'm talking about, how it kind of acts as like a thicker viscosity gel. I don't know, this might be my new favorite. If you guys haven't tried these, you have to pick them up, seriously. Fuzzy, dang it. Just really need to clean up the edges, and this is why I don't like the flat brushes for gel. I like them to be like that oval or rounded tip. This is why, right here. Of course, I just got that on my thumb. Put that back on there. It's like a mess. I've tried 2 of these colors, and I can already tell you that if you don't have any, if you haven't tried any, it's worth it. Sorry if you could hear the heater, it's so freaking loud. Once again, it's not moving at all, which I'm not mad at it for. This one doesn't, I mean, by nature though, this one is gonna be more streaky and like shadowy because it's more of like a translucent see-through type of color. Let's see how the second coat looks though. So we will put that in. I want to see how much these were. I think they were like $6.99 each, and I wanted to get all of them because it was like such good color combinations, like color stories, and I just like couldn't afford it. But now that I'm thinking about it, like $6.99 for 3 colors, I'm not sure how many full sets you could really do with this. Let's see. So it's saying it's 5 grams or 1.18 ounces per color. I don't know if this goes down like all the way to the bottom, but I would say you could get at least like 3 sets out of each color if you were trying to color like all 10 nails one color. Done, easy. I can see a little shadowing up here. I'll go over it one more time. I feel like I was able to get rid of most of it. I'm going to, again, just clean this up. I just see a little bit right there. Okay, let's stick this back in the light. Okay, do each of these colors have names? I don't think so. There are no names. Okay, it does have numbers on them. So this color combination is 08 and this one is 12. Okay, so dipping in, can you guys see this? So dipping into this deep red, like burgundy shade. Wow, this is really pretty. Okay. Let's clean this. So we'll put that one in. I just zoned out on that for a minute. It looks good. What are we at here? 3 seconds? Okay. We will plop this one in. And that one will be done. I'm curious, like, how thick would you have to go with one of these colors to get it to wrinkle? This one I think came out really good. And you know, on that second layer, I think this is the one so far with the least amount of streaks, and I can't see any shadowing or pitting. So, yay. So that was this one. Again, that was number 8. Super pretty good representations too of the colors on the lid, I gotta say. Especially this color, they really nailed it with this color. The baby blue's like a little bit off, but I mean, pretty good representation. This one's done. I feel like the camera's picking up a pretty good representation of what this one looks like in person. Yay, one down. Gosh, I don't know if I should do like one side matte. Like, I've seen it where they do the top and the bottom, or they do like side to side. I don't know, you guys, please let me know what you think. Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. Let me get back to the price. And then we'll dive into number 12. Okay, so they are $8.99. So for $8.99, you get the 3 colors. I honestly feel like it's a really good color story. The color stories are kind of what made me want to buy them all, to be honest. Let me see if I can click into like an image on the full page, and I'll show it on screen. So here's the one, for example, one of the ones that I purchased. It's the Saviland Solid Cream Gel Nail Polish 3-in-1 Pudding Gel Polish, High Pigmented Mud Gel Nail Art Gel Paint, Nail Art Polish for Nail Design, etc. And I will link that below. Okay. These ones I kind of want to get through a little bit quicker. It's already a 40-minute video, and I don't want to carry on. I'm so excited to see this olive green color and this glitter color. I want to see if it's opaque, And this one too, I'm just curious for all of it. So let's start with the glitter and this before I forget. So with the same exact pressure, it picks up a little bit less. So I kind of had to swipe through a couple more times using that same pressure. Definitely full coverage, definitely opaque. This one I feel like goes on more like a soft gel polish. Like it's a little bit thinner viscosity, which is kind of the opposite of what you would expect, right? I'm going back in for a second dip here. Kind of see through that with the one coat. I'm gonna go ahead and cure this now. Let's go in for round 2. I'm already absolutely loving this. Even if I just was to spend the $8.99 on these for the glitter colors, I think that would be worth it, honestly. And then of course, like the other colors, I feel like I would maybe use for like accent nails or some type of nail art. Especially how good the coverage is. I mean, if you're looking at this like a, let me work and talk. If you're looking at this as like a art gel, you're winning, because you're getting 3 colors for $8.99. All right, sorry guys, my video cut out apparently. I can't think of anything negative to say. I think it's a great option, cheap, you know, not cheap, but a more budget-friendly option. Especially maybe for people that are just starting out, or even if you're not just starting out, you know, if you're on a freaking budget. I think these would be great. You add this to, I mean, 1 to 2 services. If you charge, my phone battery's dying. If you charge $5 extra, it would take 2 services. So I definitely think it's worth it. This is like a thicker viscosity. And you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of buttercreams. It really does. I'm gonna go into and just file the end. I just don't want to get dust right here, so I'm gonna do it off camera. And I'm just using a super light pressure. I can feel how soft and smooth that is now. I'm gonna clear this dust off. Here's what we're left with. And I'm gonna finish it up with one more top coat. I know it's just a swatch stick, but if you know, you know. Also, you know, if you have a color like with glitter and you know it's gonna be, you know, a little bit more bumpy or whatnot, and you're trying to save time, or you don't want to go back in with that second layer of top coat, you can always use like a thicker viscosity top coat. Oh, it's at work, but I have a C&D top coat, and that one is super thick. And so if I know it's gonna have a lot of lumps and stuff, I'll use that one and I can kind of play with it and kind of build up over the lumps. Let's go back in with our second coat. I got a label maker, dang it. I need to label all these swatch sticks because I don't want to keep writing on them. Let's get the top coat. The top coat definitely took away the streaks. That's a really nice color. Okay. The last one. It's like a nice, like, olive green tone. I'm really impressed. I gotta say, these colors definitely, like, the color story attracted me more. This was the first one that I picked out and the one that even like caught my eye. But these three colors right here, wow. I think this is the cream of the crop right here, number 12. They're opaque. They're literally, I'm comparing them to buttercreams that are $20 each color. This is $8.99. Perfect. All right, let's see the second coat. Okay, I actually used all that. I'm gonna go in for a little bit more. Not much, like at all. I literally don't even have to play with this one. There's like a little one right there, that's it. This is like kind of more of a muted or like baby olive green. Like, for example, I just used this the other night. Look at the difference of that. And then I wish I had it out, but I have a Valentino one that I got specifically for the Grinch during Christmas. This one reminds me a lot of that, but it's just really like a baby olive green. Okay, let me stop talking. All right, you guys, well, that's all 6 of the colors. If you made it this far, you made it to the end. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to comment down below if you've used any kind of putties like these, what brand they were, what you thought about them. I'm super interested in buying and trying like maybe different brands of this stuff and just see if the quality is as good as this. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Let's get this top coat on. This is something I could use to make like little leaves when I'm hand painting. Thank you again so much for watching. Don't forget to comment below, like, and subscribe if you got something out of it. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.